Welcome to my channel, Crafting with Cami. We have a different video today, out of the ordinary. I don't have a process video for you. Instead, I have a giant box. So, today I thought I would talk about the Close to My Heart news that recently came out, what my plans are for the future, and go through a little haul. Okay, it's not so little. Go through a haul of Close to My Heart products that I recently received. I also wanted to talk about some of the products that I love that you might want to watch out for and see if they're coming back into stock. If they're available on the website, I'll have them linked below, but just keep your eye out. Some things are still going to be coming in, other things are being retired. If they are retired, they'll say that on the website. They'll say they're no longer getting them in. Otherwise, you might just want to check back at the website and see if they came back into stock. Let's go ahead and get started on the haul. First of all, some of the must-have products that I have in my craft room is Close to My Heart's T-square ruler. I love that it comes apart for one, so if you want to use it as a T-square, you can. Otherwise, you can take it apart and just use it as a ruler. My other must-have is the Versamat. I love that it has the measurements down the side, down the bottom. It has the grid so you can line things up perfectly. And then the back is foam. So when you're doing a lot of stamping, I like to flip this over and then I can just do all my stamping on the back. I have that nice cushion, and all of Close to My Heart stamps have the little foam that comes in it, but this just makes it so much easier if you can just flip it over. With that T-square ruler, if you flip it upside down, it actually nicely latches on to that. So I love doing that when I'm trying to line things up and it's long enough to go all the way across. So these two are must-haves. I use them every time I scrapbook. And then another thing that I absolutely love are my micro tip non-stick scissors. So these are good for cutting adhesive. They don't stick. They're good for cutting stickers if you're cutting those apart. Love these as well. So I'm sure all of this is out of stock already. Things are flying off the shelves. But if it's not retired, watch for that to come back in. Those are my must-haves. I started with Close to My Heart. I think it was 2021 is when I made my first purchase with Close to My Heart. And as soon as I made that first purchase, and I think my first thing I ever ordered were the stamps and die cuts. I loved that you could cut out your stamp and make your own embellishments. And then I was watching that you could coordinate the stamps with the paper packs, with the stickers. Everything had the same color. Like there weren't 500 blues out there and you had to try to match. No, the pattern paper was the same color as the cardstock. So I started with the stamps and thin cuts, fell in love with the quality of those, and then I started purchasing all the cardstocks. And very shortly after, I completely switched over to Close to My Heart products. Their cardstocks, pattern papers. I quit purchasing other papers from other companies. So I've been exclusive with them right around 2021. I just more recently became a maker and started the scrapbooking business and selling the products. I don't use the products because I sell them. I sell them because I want to show you how good of quality these are. And as soon as I made that first purchase, I was like, wow, I'm sold. I'm going to Close to My Heart. So that's why I wanted to share it with everybody, because I absolutely loved this product and I wanted it for myself, so I wanted it for other scrapbookers. I'm going to show you what I ended up getting. I actually have more orders coming. So if you're interested in seeing what else I picked up, let me know in the comments and I can do another share with you guys. So I finally bit the bullet, and somewhere in here are my chamois. I finally got ink chamois. I've just been using an old rag, which works if that's what you want to use. An old rag has worked for me, but I finally bit the bullet and got these chamois. They look so nice. There's 2 in a pack, so So I got the chamois, which you can just rinse and reuse, and then I also got the case for it. So the chamois fits perfectly inside that case, and then the lid has these air holes in it. So this doesn't get stinky and nasty, and it just sits nicely in there, and it can air dry, and voila. So super excited to finally get these. I picked up these little banner, I don't even know what to call them, but they're the perfect size for this stamp set I have. This is the Remember This Moment, and these little stamps, like Our Story, Living the Good Life, Friendship, these all fit perfectly onto these. So that'll make good little word strips for scrapbooking or for card making. But my plan was for scrapbooking, I can do these little word strips on these and make it super easy. So pick those up. These are 6x8 photo albums. I just got 2 of the black. So if you caught my other video, I've been working on a 8x6 scrapbook just every week. I put that week's photos onto a page. So I'm planning on having 52 weeks in that scrapbook, and I don't have an album for that yet. So I'll use one of these black albums for that. And then the other one, I am planning on doing a December daily this year. So that will be for my December daily. What else did I get? I got the Let's Go Anywhere card making workshop. In the card making workshop, you get the exclusive dies and stamps. So stamp and thin cuts is what they call them. So you get this little compass that you can cut out. The blue are die cuts, and then these are all stamps in the black. So I got the card making workshop so I could get this exclusive stamp. And then of course the card making workshop comes with all of the cards you'll need, all of the envelopes that you'll need for those projects. And it comes with the instructions as well. So if you wanted to make these cards, here's the instructions on how to make those. And it's just like a recipe book. It walks you right through how to cut your paper, the measurements, which paper to cut. So that's perfect for the cards. And then it also comes with these little wooden, they're not really wooden, they're like chipboard, paperboard, but they're that wood grain style. So those come in there. And then I'm so excited. My husband and I do a lot of traveling. We haven't gone internationally yet, but I can always hang on to this until we do. So we have some passports on this side. And then the other side is kind of this, kind of like a map, if you can see that. And then it comes with the coordinating colors. So we have some pine, toffee, sapphire, what's this one? The coordinating colors are black charcoal, French vanilla, jade, linen, mink, periwinkle, sapphire, shortbread, toffee, scarlet. So this one's going to be the shortbread. So that lighter one is shortbread, toffee, scarlet. All right, next in my box is, you know what, I'm going to move this down here. Oh my gosh. So now I can actually set things up on the counter, on the desk for you. Okay, so this is the, oh gosh, it's a bring back your pack. It's the Skylark Collection. So they had this way before I was with Close to My Heart. They had a Skylark Collection with their featured colors that they had back in that day. And they revamped it for us and used current colors in the collection. So let's see what it comes with. We have some photo placeholders. So if you are doing your scrapbooking before you print your photos, there's some 3x4s, some 3x3s. You can put these in place of that. We have some dots. So they're 3 different shapes. So we have stars, hearts, and circles. 3 different tones of blue or teal. And then we have 3 different sizes. So we have small, medium, and large circles, small, medium, large hearts, small, medium, and large stars. I love these dots. They just complete your embellishment clusters. We have a stamp. So live in the moment, this heart, a little dragonfly, you and me, this border stamp. No thin cuts with this collection, but I love the stamps. More placeholders. Oh, and envelopes. So we have 4x4 and then it looks like 4x6 photo placeholders. I'm throwing everything everywhere. And then it also comes with some cards and envelopes. So here are the slimline and then the regular one should be somewhere in here. Here's your regular card. You can see that crease there. And then the slimline card base. This comes with some more wood grain embellishments. So you can kind of see them there in the reflection. We got some stars, flowers, buttons, leaves. And I love, close to my heart's, flip-flops. I always have a stash of flip-flops here. You never know when you want to add more pictures. So this collection comes with the 4x6 flip-flops. So it allows you to add 2 more photos to your layout. So you can do a photo on the front and then you just flip, it's hard to show in the camera. You just flip this little guy over. This white peels off and that sticks to your layout. And then you can just flip it up. I use these a lot, so if you're confused by flip-flops, go look at some of my other videos and I have flip-flops on a lot of my layouts. Super sticky, super good quality. I love flip-flops. I love printing more pictures. I got some journaling strips with the collection, so they actually come in different widths. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. There you can kind of see. So there's different widths and they're just stickers. So you peel that off and you can do your journaling and it makes it super easy to just write your journaling out. Stick these on there. We have a sticker sheet. So we have some good titles. Life is better with friends. The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. We have some banners, birds, cherish, dream. I love how it's so bird themed and outdoorsy. I think we could do some really fun layouts with this, maybe garden. All right, for the pattern paper. The featured colors in this layout are Jade, Lagoon, Limeade, Shortbread, Toffee, and White Daisy. So this will be your Lagoon color. So we have the stripes and we have the, I don't know what to call that. They're almost like diamond shapes. All right. And then we have Jade pattern paper and Toffee or Shortbread, maybe a combination. Very pretty. I love this embellishment cluster. We have the birds up top. And then down here, oh, it's on this one. Down here we have that little embellishment cluster that's printed right on there. So fun. And you get 2 pieces of each, front and back. So we have this kind of jade pattern with the nice zip strip, and then the back is this collage. Okay, so that's all the pattern paper, and then it comes with all of the coordinating cardstock that you'll need. So it has Lagoon, Toffee, Shortbread, and Jade. And this particular pack comes with a stencil. So it's all these leaves and florals. I am so excited to use this stencil. I have been waiting for that stencil to come. And then I just got some more white paper with that collection. Let me clean this up and I'll grab out the next item. All right, the next item. I got 2 packs of our stamp envelopes. So I have a couple stamps in my collection and thin cuts that did not come in envelopes. So my plan is to condense those so they all lay nicely in my little box. I have some from other companies, some thin cuts or stamps that just kind of float around in there. So I'm going to use these envelopes so they all lay nicely in my storage containers. So each pack has 3 in them. So I have 6 envelopes total because I got 2 packs. I got the Let's Go Anywhere scrapbook stamp set and thin cuts. So we have, I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. We have this little passport. Anything with the blue-green color comes with a thin cut. I love this globe. This would make a great title for a traveling layout. Super excited to have that. This is another one I'm super excited about. The Hooked on Fishing. So we have the little fisherman and the little fisherwoman and some cattails, a canoe. And again, these all have thin cuts with them. So love it. I'm super excited to play with this one. And we do a lot of fishing, so a lot of use out of this. And then I got the Stamp of the Month, Just Chicken In. I did choose to go with just the stamp set for this one. You can get it with the thin cuts as well, but I figured these little chicks couldn't be too hard to fussy cut out. And I really don't mind fussy cutting. I know I'm crazy, but yeah, I don't mind fussy cutting, so I opted to just get the stamp set rather than the stamp and thin cut. I ran out of 3x3 flip-flaps. As I mentioned, I do use a lot of flip-flaps on my layouts, so I got another pack of 3x3s. Flip-flaps are a hot item, so I'm not sure what's available or what's coming back into stock with those. I got a True Black Tri-Blend marker. Actually, it's just it's not even a tri-blend marker. It has 2 points. So we have a sharp edge and then we have like that, what's that called? Chisel? I don't remember what that's called, but yeah, I didn't have black in my collection. So I got a black marker so that when I'm doing like eyes, nose of my stamps, when I'm coloring them in, I never have black. So then I just use my journaling pen, which doesn't color the greatest. Journaling pens are meant for journaling. I have never played with Close to My Heart's glitter paper, but I've heard wonderful things about them. Some say it doesn't leave the glitter behind. It's, of course, they're cardstock, so it's fabulous. But I have played with their shimmer tape? Glitter tape? 1 second. Shimmer trim. It's called shimmer trim. So I have played with their shimmer trim, which is super nice, and it really doesn't like shed glitter everywhere, which is fabulous. I mean a little bit, but really not bad. So I have played with their shimmer trim, love it. And so then I decided it's time. So I got, yeah, it doesn't shed. Maybe a little if you're rough with it, but I love it. I don't like having glitter everywhere. I am not a glitter person, but for Christmas, how awesome would it be? So I got silver, gold, white. I want to do snowflakes. I have snowflake thin cuts, so I'm going to cut those out of the white shimmer paper. That would look so good. And then I have pine. So I thought sprigs for Christmas time, or even just sprigs for hiking layouts, outdoor layouts. So yeah, I got those colors mostly for Christmas time, but I'm excited to play with those. Okay, I see the bottom of the box, but we have a few more collections to go through. So I got the March-April Mixin collections. So this goes, actually maybe I should show you this first then. Okay, I got the card making workshop for the Let's Go Anywhere, but this is part of the March-April catalog. So this and the Honey Bunny are part of those collections. So then the March-April Mixins are meant to coordinate with both of those collections, and the colors coordinate. So we got, it looks like the coordinating colors are Honey Bunny, Periwinkle, Sage, Seabrook, Shortbread, and White Daisy. So these are all just front and back. I only got one of each paper since I just got the one pack. But we have some Periwinkle Plaid, Periwinkle Hearts, Periwinkle Diamondy type shapes. I want to say this is Seabrook. This is just kind of like little stars. And then we got the clouds and some circles. I don't always use these to go along with the collections that they're meant to either. I like them as just nice. They're kind of a neutral pattern. So you can just mix them for whatever pictures you have. You don't have to go for a specific collection. I also love the zip strips. So this one has like a little heart. This one has just little tick marks. And then this one, so one side has the branding strip and then the other side has the zip strip. And this one just has like a little pattern going across. Isn't that cute? Okay, we got some, is this sage? We got some sage pattern. We have that honey butter. These are little suns. How cute. We have suns and clouds. These almost look like little, okay, I was gonna say compass, but they kind of look like pirate ship wheels. I like that pattern though. That'll be nice on layouts. And then we have these little sprigs. And then we have honey butter and honey butter. And there's that zip strip with the little suns. So cute. So I'm excited to play with those. These are very spring and summer. This spring and summer, these are gonna come in real handy for my photos. All right, let's look at that honey bunny collection. I have a rabbit here at home. His name is Gnomes. He's black, but I think these little brown bunnies will look cute with his pictures. Look at how adorable. And we have some flowers, we have some banners, lots of titles, and then we have all these little word strips. Love their sticker sheets. These are like 1/2-inch border strips. Okay, so that came with, I got the paper pack and sticker sheet. You can get the full bundle that comes with the coordinating cardstock and everything like that, but I just opted for the paper pack and sticker sheet. So I already showed you the sticker sheet. Pattern papers are so summery. I love them so much. So it comes with the butterflies and the plaid, and the coordinating colors are acorn, black, flamingo, glacier, honey butter, limeade, peach, sage, seabrook, and white daisy. And oh my gosh, look at this zip strip up at the top. The little bunnies, they're so cute. Okay, and then we got this one, and these are front and back. So I just flipped them over so you can see both of the colors together. So we got some yellow polka dots, some pink kind of floral design, and that zip strip again has florals. This has to be my favorite paper. I love the front and the back of it. We have bunnies on one side and the florals on the other side. Look at how beautiful. So excited. And then there's that zip strip, just little pink hearts. Well, the hearts are white, the strip is pink. So there's that collection. The last paper pack I received, and this is just the paper. You can get stickers with this. I opted not to. This is the Gnomes for Spring collection. So it's on one side is very gnome themed. He's gardening, the little gnomes. And then the other side is just, you know, little trees and birds on fences, kind of more of an outdoorsy, gardeny type theme. I'm not huge into gnomes. These guys are kind of cute, but I'll probably get more use out of this side. And then that zip strip has some potted flowers. We have a gingham kind of plaid pattern with clouds on the other side. I love how summery this one is. So nice. We got some stripes, and then on the other side is this swirled kind of pattern. I watched Erin over at Crafty Concepts with Erin cut a circle out of this. That looked really cool. And there's a green zip strip. So that's the paper. You can obviously get more. You can get thin cuts of gnomes. You can get stickers that go with this collection. But I just went with the paper since I just want that summery look. Last but not least, I picked up cardstock. I restocked on all of my colors that I use most frequently. So I keep all of my paper in this little box here, and I have them sorted by color, and when I see that a color's running low, I just purchase that one. So I went through it and took an inventory on everything I was running low on, and as you can see, I haven't purchased in a while. So I got the custom 24 packs. So you can choose, you get 2 of each. When you select a color, you get 2 sheets of that, and I ended up getting 3 packs of it. Speaking of which, in March, the Carnival Cardstock Carnival is going on. So you get special deals on Cardstock. You can buy different bundles. Go check out the Cardstock Carnival and stock up on some of your favorites. I love that they're two-toned. So one side is the actual color, the other side is a lighter shade of that color, and then the core is white. So if you like to do some sanding, embossing, if you like to reveal that white core, I really like that for these as well. So that is my haul. Now I have to put all of this away, but I wanted to kind of talk about what my plans are since the Close to My Heart news was released. If you haven't heard, Close to My Heart is closing at the end of June. June 30th will be their last day open. If you want to purchase from me, from my links below, though, you will have that opportunity through April. At the end of April, my site goes down. You can no longer purchase through my links, but you can still go directly to Close to My Heart. So if I'll have what I can linked, but as I had mentioned, things are flying off the shelves right now. So if there's something you like and you want it, get it if it's available. Otherwise, just keep checking back on their website and things will be coming back into stock. If they say retired, unfortunately, they will not be coming back into stock. But yeah, where I plan on going from here, my YouTube channel will be the same. I will continue to post 2 videos a week, and what I use will be all of this. I am going to continue using Close to My Heart until I run out of their products. I absolutely love it. I didn't start using it to sell it. I didn't start this as a business. I genuinely love their products. So I have quite the stash of paper now, and all of my stamps and thin cuts I will continue to use. So the whole camera just started to fall. So I will continue to use my stash. All of my stamps and thin cuts I will continue to use. So stick around, and if you have a lot of these products, great, you can scrap along with me. Otherwise, my channel is just for inspiration. Use what you have in your stash. Just because I'm using traveling papers, you might not have traveling photos to document. So use what you have and scrap along with me. My channel is here for inspiration, and I love the community. I really don't have any in-person scrapbookers around me, so I really enjoy hearing your guys' comments, and I like connecting with all of you. I've met so many people through YouTube and just Close to My Heart in general that I'll be hanging on to those relationships. I want to stay in this scrapbooking community that I didn't even know there were other scrapbookers out there for the longest time until I found everybody on YouTube and started making those connections. So I will be continuing to post twice a week and using up what I have for products, and you will start to see me include other products, other companies' products, once my stash starts running low. So stay tuned for what that will look like, but here on YouTube, everything's going to stay the same. So it is heartbreaking to see that Close to My Heart is closing and that I won't be able to get these products much longer, but hopefully something else comes along with products that are just as good, that I love. Like the stamps, the thin cuts, they never go bad. You never use them up. You just keep reusing them. So I love that I have these so I can continue making my embellishment. That's all I have for you today. If you want to see what else I've purchased, let me know in the comments below and I can do some more hauls. I've just been ordering here and there, so I actually have quite a few more boxes coming, and I don't know if they're all coming at once or if they're going to be coming in weeks apart. But if you want to see what else I've purchased, I can certainly share that, but a lot of the products are not going to be available anymore. So I don't know if you enjoyed that or not, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of showed you what I'll be working with for the next few months. And I'm really excited for spring and summer. Today is a beautiful day. I think we're gonna go enjoy that on the paddle boards, which reminds me of a stamp set I have. I'm super excited. I'll document it, so stay tuned for the paddleboarding scrapbook. I'm super excited for these summer papers. I hope you guys are ready for summer if you're in this side of the hemisphere. And I'll see you guys next time. Live a life worth scrapping. Bye.